Cradle of Life is a active senior living facility, which is specially designed for a particular age group, which is 55 plus age group.
Cradle of Life की अगर बात करूँ, so here I would ask you, how is this different from normal residential project first, and how is this different from an old age home?
Regular housing, in my opinion, is a compromised living for a senior. Healthcare is part of the day-to-day life,
Yeah.
right? So while we were designing the bathroom, the first thing we realized was size of the bathroom is where the safety starts. The wall should act as a support system, because in the larger bathroom, we can categorize them on broader level. One is amenities for the fitness and wellness and healthcare. That's one category of amenity that we have. The second focus area for us is sports and gaming, because that's a very recreational way of keeping yourself fit.
नमस्ते। एस्पायरिंग डायलॉग के आज के एपिसोड में मैं निर्जानिल कृष्णा आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ। हम अक्सर कई सारे ऐसे पेरेंट्स देखते हैं जिनके बच्चे अब्रॉड उनसे दूर रहते हैं, एंड वी ऑफन सी दैट दिस पेरेंट्स आर सर्वाइविंग अलोन, क्रेडल ऑफ लाइफ। इस प्रोजेक्ट में द फाउंडर हैज़ टेकन केयर ऑफ all kinds of amenities, all kinds of comfort, all kinds of healthcare facilities required for senior citizens, such that आपके पेरेंट्स एवरी डे सेफ है, सिक्योर है, इसकी गारंटी आपको यहाँ पर मिलती है। दिस इनोवेटिव आइडिया वॉज पुट फॉरवर्ड बाय मिस्टर शरद गडसिंग, जो कि है CEO ऑफ क्रेडल ऑफ लाइफ। आज इन्हीं के साथ हम बात करने वाले हैं। स्वागत करते हैं शरद सर का। नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते।
वेलकम टू एस्पायरिंग डायलॉग।
थैंक यू।
एंड आज आपके साथ बात करने के लिए मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ, बिकॉज टॉपिक इटसेल्फ इज़ वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम नॉर्मल कन्वेंशनल टॉपिक्स। यस सर, लेट्स डीप डाइव इनटू क्रेडल ऑफ लाइफ। सर, क्या है बेसिकली क्रेडल ऑफ लाइफ?
Cradle of Life is a active senior living facility, which is specially designed for a particular age group, which is 55 plus age group. So you'll find the homes, the amenities, the services that we are providing are specially designed considering that particular age, the needs, expectations, the aspirations of that particular age. So it's a very uniquely designed residential facility or a community which is very suitable for that particular age. So that's what briefly Cradle of Life is.
सर, मतलब दिस इज़ आई वुड से अ टाउनशिप और समथिंग दैट इज़ डेडिकेटेड टू सर्व पीपल बिलोंगिंग टू 55 प्लस और रिटायर्ड।
Absolutely.
ओके सर, व्हाट इंस्पायर्ड यू? लाइक कोई पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस रहा, या फिर आपने कुछ सोसाइटी में रियलिटी देखा, एक नीड देखा, क्या था वो ब्रेक थ्रू?
सो मेरे लिए सीनियर लिविंग का जर्नी काफ़ी पर्सनल और काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है, क्योंकि मेरा एक्चुअली जर्नी स्टार्ट हुआ फ्रॉम द प्रॉब्लम्स दैट आई सॉ विद इन द फैमिली, जिसमें माय ओन पेरेंट्स, आई कुड see them facing the problem. My generation, as in me and my brother, we were facing some problem, and it actually started with exploring a living facility for my parents. That's how it started. So मेरे पेरेंट्स ने आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट दे वांटेड टू हैव अ वेरी peaceful, relaxing, a independent kind of hassle-free life. So they built a beautiful farmhouse, as a place to retire after, settle after retirement. But then after they settled there, soon they realized that farmhouse is not a practical living arrangement for that particular age. Right from managing the house to, let's say, managing the domestic help, the dependency on them, to looking after the day-to-day activities, the repair maintenance. So it was a very inconvenient living with lot of hassles. The second aspect was socializing part of it, because it was a very isolated kind of place. They were missing on the socializing aspect. They somehow got the feeling of loneliness. The third challenge my parents were facing was how do they spend their time. I mean, both of them are very fond of farming, but then you can't do farming throughout the day.
Yes.
They would need something even more
Engagement
engaging,
activities, yeah.
interesting, right? So this was the problem faced by my parent, and then for my generation, me and my brother, we were always worried about their well-being, because we were staying in Pune, they were staying in Talegaon, right? So since we were away from them, it was always a concern for us about their well-being, what happens in case of emergency.
Yeah.
Right? So it was a problem with the parent generation and the children generation. So eventually we thought of exploring senior living facilities for them. We visited many facilities within Pune, outside Pune, but then to be very true, none of the facility could meet all the expectations, right?
Yeah.
And one fine day, while having a family conversation, we opened this topic: why not build it ourselves? Because fortunately, the family land that we had in Talegaon was very suitable for this kind of development, right? And this is how the journey started. So, like it's very personal because it all started with my parent. Uh, it's a great sense of fulfillment plus a great responsibility that I have when I'm building Cradle of Life.
Sir, okay, sir. Coming to Cradle of Life, how is this different from normal residential project?
Senior living is totally different from a regular residential project. First, to understand this, we need to understand the significance of the living arrangement in a senior's life or a retiree's life. Now, after retirement, you will be spending most of your time at home. So, the living environment, which is basically the home, the campus, the community that you are surrounded with, along with the support system that the campus has to offer, will define your daily routine and quality of life. Right, so home has got a very high significance at that stage of life. Now, regular housing, in my opinion, is a compromised living for a senior. I say that because the homes and the campus is not designed as per age, right? It's not the design, the material specification. It's not addressing the safety, security, comfort, or convenience part of it, right? Then in a mixed generation housing, you will find very limited, companionship of like-minded, like-aged people, right? So socializing aspect is poor in case of a
Very
regular
less,
housing. Then the third, biggest problem for seniors is they have got a lot of time in hand, but then they are clueless about how do I engage myself into a meaningful activity. Now the amenities in a regular housing are not very suitable for senior. You won't find seniors, actively engaging with them. So they don't have company. They don't have avenues to,
Mostly the amenities are covered by young
yes.
crowd
They
and
are
children.
oriented towards the younger generation. So you won't find the seniors utilizing these amenities, and this leaves them with a problem that I've got time, but then I'm clueless about how can I engage
And
myself,
utilize it,
right?
yeah.
That is the second aspect of it. The third aspect is the service support. So in a regular housing, apart from a basic housekeeping, common area housekeeping and security, there are no services provision, right? Now in senior living, we have got the convenience services, right, from the housekeeping to meals to laundry as an offering, right? More importantly is the healthcare part of it, right? It's available as part of the facility, right? So it will keep the residents remain active, healthy, right? And in case of emergency, there is a reliable infrastructure that's available to handle the emergency situations, right? So the problems of a regular housing are totally covered in senior living because it's designed for understanding the requirements of that particular age. So this is how the regular housing is, a compromised living, whereas senior living acts as a complete solution
So,
for
like
a
in
senior.
Cradle of Life, we can say the healthcare is addressed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Housekeeping, like along with common area, the flat or the apartment is also
Yes.
being.
So the whole idea about having convenience services in place is particularly for the ladies to give them also a chance to retire from the domestic duties,
True.
right? So they free that time, they reclaim that time, and then they utilize that time in the things that matter to them.
Most important thing I liked here is your team will visit each and every apartment daily, at least for the cleaning purpose.
Yes.
इससे हमें एटलीस्ट ये पता चलेगा कि द कपल इज सेफ,
Right.
द पेरेंट्स आर सेफ. लाइक वी ऑफन सी children, like parents whose children are abroad or not staying with them. This is a negative thing, but they मर जाते हैं, but किसी को पता नहीं चलता कि what is happening unless and until it starts smelling.
Right.
That is very tragic thing happening
No, but
around
then
us.
there are many things which are taken care even before such situation arrives,
Okay.
right? So it's not about that eventual, uncertain stage, but then healthcare is part of the day-to-day life,
Yeah.
right? So everyone is monitored on a day-to-day basis, right? Their health parameter, the fitness quotient, the health quotient, everything is being monitored so that chances of having such incidences will reduce.
Yeah, of course. I visited your site.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen all the amenities what you're providing. One unique thing I noticed was the planning of the apartment
Right.
is especially I would say washroom, kitchen, or the entire apartment is made such that it ensures safety of the
Resident.
parents staying there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one of the thing was the size of the washroom. कि there are no chances of एनीवन फॉलिंग देयर,
Right.
ठीक है, गिर नहीं सकते, सच दैट वो साइज बनाया हुआ है हैंडल्स. सो ऐसे क्या क्या माइनर चीज़ें हैं यहाँ पे विच आर ensuring safety of the resident.
Okay, so when you are talking about age friendly home, इसमें सबसे पहला एस्पेक्ट आता है हाउ डू यू इंश्योर सेफ्टी बाय द डिज़ाइन एंड स्पेसिफिकेशंस ऑफ द अपार्टमेंट. दूसरा चीज़ आता है हाउ प्रैक्टिकल फंक्शनल इज द होम. The home should work for you, not the other way around. You are not working for home, right? So the home has to be easy, manageable, practical, functional. That is the second aspect. While designing for age has to be considered, and then the third part is the comfort and convenience part of it, right? So for any senior, the biggest risk they carry is fall. Right, so you'll find that a lot of attention has been given in terms of how do you prevent fall. Right, from the flooring that we have is all anti-skid flooring.
Okay.
That to a different grade of flooring in the living area, the wet area which is bathroom, and then the outdoor area. Right, so very less chances of sleeping on the floor. That is one. Then there are no sharp corners. All the circulation spaces are straight and wide. Right, so all these are smaller things which make the environment fall safe. And it is not just the home, but then even the campus has been designed for fall safety.
Okay.
Right, then you rightly said bathroom is the most accident prone area. That's where most of the accident incidents happen, and many of them are very serious or sometimes become fatal as well. Right, so while we were designing the bathroom, the first thing we realized was size of the bathroom is where the safety starts. The wall should act as a support system, because in the larger bathroom you don't have anything to take support of, and then that is where there are chances that you will fall. Right, so in our case the size has been chosen such that the walls, they act as a natural support system. Whenever you feel like you are losing balance, you can immediately take the support of the wall. Second is even in the worst case, if you fall, you will mostly land on the shoulder. You won't bang your head.
Right. Yes.
So these are smaller things that we have taken care. So fall safety, the overall safety is the campus safety and the safety inside house. So the safety is not just safety inside house, but then overall security safety within the campus, right? So you'll find many places have got access control. So every entry and exit is authorized, monitored, right? Then there are many places which are vehicle free zones in our campus, which will ensure while you are moving in the campus, you don't have to be worried about vehicles moving around. Then you'll find more number of security staff, that again strategically located at different location. So there are people who are always there to take care of you, which will give you that sense of safety and security part of it.
Also, I noticed one thing in the structural floral plan, that it was wherever we stand in that particular apartment, you will be able to see each and every corner of the house.
Right.
Ensuring हमको पता है कि like husband or wife knows what is his or her partner doing. Is he or she safe? That was also a thing that was remarkable.
Yeah. So our homes are designed on a open home concept. So you won't find four walls to any of the room. Right, the balcony acts as the central core area of the house. Right, that gives us a lot of light and ventilation inside the house. And then most importantly, because it has got that oneness, any corner that you stand, the entire house is within your visual range. Right, and in case of a couple, having that visual connect is equally important. Right, otherwise what happens in the traditional layout, you don't know what's happening in the bedroom if someone is in the kitchen. Right, so that was another aspect while we take care while designing.
Sir, next important thing to highlight about Cradle of Life, like if you have to list top 5 amenities provided with respect to senior living, what it would be?
See, there is nothing like top amenities, but then because everyone has got different interest.
हाँ.
Everyone will get attracted or get impressed with certain amenities, but then on a broader level, if we have to categorize the amenities, so we can categorize them on broader level. One is amenities for the fitness and wellness and healthcare. That's one category of amenity that we have. The second focus area for us is sports and gaming, because that's a very recreational way of keeping yourself fit, both physically as well as emotionally. Right, so a lot of focus has been given on sports and gaming, both indoor, outdoor sports, and that kind of facilities. The third important aspect is the hobby creativity related amenities, right? Because here the intention when we are talking about active engagement, one aspect to it is how can you help them pursue their old hobbies or learn new hobbies.
Yes.
Right, because once you are engaged into something of your own interest, then it gives you that inner satisfaction, and effectively it impacts the emotional health as well. Right, so hobby creativity related amenities is also given focus. Then since it's a community way of living, socializing plays a great role, right? And you need spaces which will promote socializing within the campus. So there are many zones which are dedicated to promote the bonding, networking within the community member,
So
right?
like we can say, along with healthcare, along with engaging activities, you have also taken care of the emotional
Yes, yes,
factor.
yes, yes.
To
Because when we talk about health, it's not just the physical health or
True.
medical health,
Yes,
even
yes.
the emotional health is equally important.
Sir, by looking at the project, we can see that this will be occupied with all senior citizens,
Yes.
55, 60 plus retired people. So, how will this be differentiated from an old age kind of settlement or old age home, rather, I would say? Is
Okay.
this different from it? I'm talking about paid old age homes.
Old age home is a different concept. I mean, senior living and old age home, these are fundamentally different concepts.
Okay.
Just to elaborate that, old age home is where a senior would move out of some limitations. It could be, either the family is not taking care of them or they have got financial constraint. You'll find old age homes are mostly charitable or not for profit kind of organizations, right? And they serve a purpose of helping the helpless, राइट. सो दैट्स ब्रॉडली व्हाट इज ओल्ड एज होम. सो वहाँ पे आप इन शॉर्ट बोल सकते हो कि लोग वहाँ पे मजबूरी में जाते हैं और मजबूरी में जो भी बचा लाइफ है वो वहाँ पे ये करते हैं, राइट. एंड क्योंकि ये नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट या बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोफेशनली मैनेज नहीं है, तो वहाँ पे लाइफस्टाइल या सर्विसेज कुछ नहीं होता, क्योंकि वहाँ पे मेजर एस्पेक्ट होता है कि इन्हें हेल्प का जरूरत है, दे आर हेल्पलेस, एंड हेल्प इज द प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ सच फैसिलिटी.
Just I can say basic.
Yeah, basic
food,
basic
shelter,
living.
clothing.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what is being addressed in old age home. Whereas senior living, on the other hand, are totally different facilities, right? यहाँ पे the purpose of getting into senior living is not because of some limitation, right? It's a by choice decision that the senior make, and the purpose is to have a great quality of life, right? That's the purpose. It's not just the aging limitation. तो यहाँ पे लोग आते हैं टू हैव अ जॉयफुल लाइफ, टू हैव अ मीनिंगफुल फुलफिलिंग लाइफ. So that's the purpose of getting into a senior living facility.
We can say old age home is like they are passing the days, and
Here they
Cradle
are
of
living
life,
the days.
I can say they are living
Yeah, they are
life to the
living in the
fullest.
life. तो इसमें वो सेकेंड एस्पेक्ट होता है. थर्ड एस्पेक्ट इज द सर्विसेज आर वेरी प्रोफेशनली मैनेज्ड, राइट. सो प्रोफेशनली मैनेज होने की वजह से जो लाइफस्टाइल सर्विसेज होते हैं, राइट, एंड द ओवरऑल क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ इज मच greater in senior living facilities. So this is a fundamental difference between old age home and senior living facility.
So in Cradle of Life, if anyone have to come by choice, so do they have to purchase, or it is available on renting basis, monthly, daily, yearly? What is the system?
So we have a very unique proposition, which is a hybrid proposition. So we offer both the choices. One is someone who believes in ownership of asset, they can come and buy the apartment.
Okay.
We also give an option to take these apartments on long-term stay.
Okay.
Long-term stay, which is typically a 5-year live and license agreement. So the senior gets both the option. If they want to have a capital light lifestyle, then they can go for rental without blocking the money into the asset. But then many of them have preference to own the asset,
हाँ,
right?
yes.
The objective is the asset will appreciate when they pass it on to the next generation, they will gain out of it, right? So these are the two mindset, and we are the only one who are catering to both the
Okay.
aspects.
So both options are
Both
available
options are
for
available.
the
Yeah.
people. Sir, where is this exactly located, and how is this location, I would say, beneficial or helpful or for senior citizens?
Okay. So when it comes to location of a senior living facility, obviously, something within city is not suitable,
Of course, yeah.
because at that age, what you need is you want to go away from the city hustle bustle, traffic, pollution, everything. You need to move closer to the nature.
Yes.
Now, Cradle of Life is situated at Talegaon, hub
Hub,
of
yeah.
Maharashtra, right? And it has got reasons behind it. One is it's at higher altitude, so you get to have a hill station kind of pleasant climate throughout the year.
Temperature.
The air quality and water quality have been proven to support health and longevity,
Acha.
right? That's the second aspect. It's very well connected with the urban amenities of Pune and Mumbai.
Yes.
Even the travel hubs are very well connected, and Talegaon is such a a location in the outskirts of Pune that it has got the most number of medical facilities,
Okay.
right? So when you are moving away from city, the immediate thing that you would look upon for is the medical
Medical
facility in the
facility,
vicinity.
yes.
So Talegaon has all these advantages,
Acha.
and that's what makes Talegaon as a ideal retirement town.
Okay.
And this is where we are building our facility.
So, what I have noticed till now in my life is, in old age, people prefer something like to stay near the nature, close to the nature, and along with it, it is also important to have all the amenities, or I would say at least emergency facilities available.
Exactly.
So, at Cradle of Life, I can see it is close to nature.
Right.
You have all the emergency systems available for them. You have all the entertainment related factors covered. You have very well planned, safe and secure floor plan. I think this is what is needed at this old age, and I think this will keep children, free of
Yeah.
tensions and other things, stress free, as far as their parents' security and other things are concerned. Sir, anything else that you would like to tell the youth, those who are going to shift abroad, those who are looking for to secure their parents, or any message that you would like to tell to the parents, differentiating this from the old age normal pattern?
Okay, so one is when you are away from your parent, the challenges I faced when I'm staying away from my parent, everyone will face the similar challenge. Every child wants their parents to be happy, engaged, healthy, right? And sitting at a remote location, it's not practically possible for you to do that. And then parallelly, regular housing has got its own limitation. So very strongly advise that if you want a better life for your parents, you should consider senior living. Now, not in every senior living is same, because these are built on different thought processes. So what you need to do is understand the lifestyle of your parent, the current lifestyle and the future lifestyle that they want to lead. uh, Look at the offerings of a senior living facility, and settle with a facility which has got maximum expectations covered.
Sir, when I visited the site, I also noticed one most important thing. एंट्री इस तरह से डिज़ाइन किया है घर का कि व्हील चेयर स्ट्रेचर ईजिली हैव द एक्सेस, ईजिली दे आर एक्सेसिबल इन द लिफ्ट, लॉबी इस तरह से डिज़ाइंड है. सो और ऐसे क्या फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं, आई वुड से प्रोविजंस है विच आर मेकिंग इमरजेंसी हैंडलिंग ईजी?
So first is this particular age is very prone to emergencies. Emergencies can happen anytime, and the facility has to be equipped to handle all these emergencies. It starts at the design level, wherein like you mentioned, the corridors are wide enough for stretcher and wheelchair movement. Every corner of the house, the circulation spaces in the house are designed such way that every corner of the house is again stretcher and wheelchair friendly. Uh, there is a stretcher lift available in the tower. There is a ambulance on the campus,
Okay.
right? So these are smaller infrastructural requirement which
For
come into play
prompt
in case of
actions.
emergency.
So,
So, in emergency management, there are three critical aspects. One is there an infrastructure in place to trigger the emergencies? That's
yes.
one. Then you need a trained, skilled manpower, wherein they can stabilize the resident in case of emergencies. And then when there is a need to relocate, how quickly can you relocate them to a nearest medical facility? Right, so these are very important aspects of handling the emergency.
Yes.
Now in our case we have got SOS switch in all the rooms, and there is a SOS switch in the bathroom as well.
Okay.
This is connected to a central control room, right? So whenever someone hits the panic SOS switch, then it will trigger alarms at three different locations. We have got a nurse available on the campus 24/7. Now the nurse is skilled to handle the emergency.
emergencies. Yeah.
She'll come with the first aid kit. She knows how to stabilize the emergency. Plus, she also has got an understanding of what is the kind of emergency. Is there a need to relocate, or can be
So it can be
stabilized in a,
treated
yeah.
there. Okay.
So that's the second part of it. Third is we have got a ambulance on the campus, and
Okay.
for the current site, we had been fortunate that there is a 1500 bedded medical facility next door,
Acha.
right, which is just 300 meters away,
Okay.
right? So even in case of relocation, we can relocate the resident within 3 to 5 minutes, right?
Okay.
Because in any emergency management, the initial time and how effectively are you handling the emergency is very critical,
Okay.
right? So even in with all this, even in case of emergency, you have, I mean, the children and the residents have that peace of mind that
Exactly.
things will be
Yes.
taken care in
So
a
whatever
proper.
things like we hear in news, we get to see in the news, parents are not treated well by the housekeeping staff. Parents are not under surveillance. We don't know, the children abroad don't know what is happening with their parents.
Right.
In spite, the if the issue was had a scope of being saved, but still due to delay in treatment, they lose their parents. Sir, I guess all these things are covered in this project,
Yes.
and it you are really going to get blessings of lot of people from this project. Sir, hope to see this project grow, at infinity, and I would look forward to see more and more projects of this kind coming from Cradle of Life
Yes. Thank
at
you.
various locations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, anything else, that last message you would like to give?
Uh, so one is senior living is a lifestyle upgrade. Don't treat it like a regular housing or
Old age home.
another home or old age home. It's actually a ecosystem where everything is designed for a better quality of life, right? And most importantly, why we say this is the golden phase of your life is once you are out of all the roles and responsibility, this is your time to take charge of your life, right? After all the hardships, this is the time you have to enjoy the life,
Yes.
right? And to do all this, you need a support system ecosystem, and senior living is the right support system for that particular age, right? So
100%.
don't be
Hesitant and
hesitant,
yeah.
don't be emotionally attached with the current living environment, right? It's time to become more practical, more logical, little
Independent.
selfish,
Yeah.
right? This is the time to live for your own self, because whole life you had been living for others, right? So senior living is a best choice for everyone.
Yes, 100%. Thank you so much, sir, for being part of Aspiring Dialogue. I surely think this podcast will help many children. I won't say children, but many working professionals working abroad or away from their parents. This will be
Yes,
very
yes,
helpful and a good opportunity for all the parents to have, good golden years of their life.
yes. And it
Thank you so
was
much, sir.
lovely talking on this topic with you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you so
Thank
much.
you.